This is the new Mercedes Maybach S680, and it's a bit like upgrading from Lufthansa business class, which would be the normal S class, into Lufthansa first class. Though probably the guys Mercedes Maybach are going, "What are you talking about? The Lufthansa is nowhere near as good as our car." And they're probably right. This is more like flying on a private jet of your own. It's amazing. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. The crazy features this car has on it, the luxury that you can enjoy when you're within it, what it's like to drive, what it's like to be driven in. I'm going to see how quick it is from 0 to 60 as well, because this is CarWow and I'm Matt Watson, and that's what we do around here. Let's start off this video by talking about the price. The entry level, if there is such a thing, V8 version, £160,000. This one though, the V12, the S680, which is obviously the one you want, it's £201,000. Now I'm going to talk you through the design upgrades over the normal S-Class. So actually from the rear, there's not that much different, apart from obviously the Maybach badge, the S680 badge. You also get this chrome strip between the two exhaust surrounds, because these are enhancements. The real exhausts are in there and they're smaller. So not completely fake, but not completely honest either. Please excuse my weird position. I'm filming this at Mercedes-Benz UK headquarters and we're struggling for a location. Normally I'll be off in Germany enjoying this in the fatherland, but not today because of COVID. Thank you very much. Look at the length of this thing. It's actually 5.5 meters long. It's huge. It's 18 centimeters longer than a long wheelbase S-Class. That's 7 inches. You've also got some unique wheel designs. Start at 19s, which might look a bit too small for a car like this. These are the range topping 21 inches. Also, you get some Maybach badging there. You get the engine designation badging there. V8 or, as in this case, V12. There's chromage around here. More chromage around the windows. Look at that. Also, this C-pillar is raised up to give you more rear headroom. Obviously blanked out rear windows, privacy glass, so people can't see in at the VIP. Oh, and look. Come on, come on, do it, do it. I don't know why it's not doing it. Don't like me. The car really doesn't like me, right? Because watch this, right? Now you do it, Ollie. Watch when cameraman Ollie does it. What the? What? Seriously, I'm not. Do it. Look. Look, and there's the key because I'm not pressing anything. Go again, Ollie. You got the touch, mate. You got the touch. That's why all the ladies like Ollie. Anyway, let's continue with the design here at the front, which does look quite different than the S-Class. So you've got a bespoke Maybach grille. So you've got vertical slats and you've got the Maybach logo in there. Slightly different lower front bumper with this plasticky, silvery, chromy mesh. Obviously runs the whole length, and this strip here. Another big difference is this chrome strip along the bonnet, which ends at the 3-pointed star. Though I don't know why they have the Mercedes star rather than the Maybach M's. Here on the inside, upgrades over a normal S-Class include fine Napa leather throughout the cabin. Some lovely Maybach cushions to rest your head on. This car's got leather all the way on the head lining. You have a Maybach steering wheel, which is slightly different to the one in the S-Class. There's some Maybach graphics when you turn on the infotainment screen and the digital driver's display. You also get some Maybach pedals. Maybach, and thicker floor mats. It is very, very lovely in here. I've also noticed this, look. These silvery seat belts. Nice. The rest of it's like an S-Class, so you got the same infotainment system. Now I'm not going to tell you about that now because there's so much to know, but if you want to find out more, you need to check out my full in-depth video review of the normal S-Class, and I'll put a link popping out there which you can click on to go watch that. Alternatively, stay with me because there is one feature on this that you don't get on the S-Class. So I'm just going to start the car. Oh, that's smooth. Look at this. I can actually open the rear doors using the screen. There we go. To let your VIP get in without you having to get out. Seems a bit lazy if you're a chauffeur. But anyway. It's here in the back where you really appreciate the full Maybachiness of this car. So loads of headroom, loads of knee room, but I need more space. So I'm going to press this button here and it's going to give me the full first class experience. Speaking of which, this actually has the upgraded first class seating package where, yeah, it's just super luxurious. You get all these cushions and headrest cushions, and look at that. How expensive does that feel? And these seats will recline, look at this, to like 44 degrees. It's insane. So much leather back here as well. Posh Burmester sound system. And look at this. Because you might want to smoke a few cigarettes, you even get a little Mercedes cigarette ash tub. Look at this now. It's done its thing. I've got my footrest out. I've got my under calf support. I could sleep in the back of this. It just feels absolutely glorious. And of course I can put my massage on and stuff like that. And if I want to let a bit more light in, I can open the sunroof blinds. There we go. Lovely. If I actually want to stop people looking in, I can alter the blinds at the back. Look, we've got blinds at the back. In fact, I'll let them look in as well. Have a look in. But if I don't want them looking in the side there, I can just put this up. Look at that. There we go. Right, this is quite a weird position to sit in. I'm going to go back to the normal position now. Because I need to show you some more things. So underneath here, right, this lovely bit of trim with Maybach on it. Press this button. Come on. Everything is electric. Wonder what will happen when this car is like 10 or 20 years old. How much would you have to pay to fix these bits? So I've got climate controls there. I've also got cup holders which I can heat or I can cool. It's up to me. Then you might be wondering, what the heck are those things for? Well, under here you have your fridge, where you'd normally have champagne, but Mercedes has just given us some water. Got champagne here. However, under this one, look at this, we have the optional silver plated, ow, that really hurt my fingernail, silver plated champagne flutes. And when you put them down, look, these little grabbers just hold them secure so you don't spill champagne everywhere, and then you just lift it out like that. Really good. Let me just put that back in there. Maybe I'll steal it. I might steal it. Check out eBay later. You might find one of those on there, or maybe two of them. Now you've also got a little tablet there where you can control loads of infotainment stuff, and then you've got your big screens here so you can watch movies, surf the internet and blah blah blah, do all that kind of stuff. Maybe do some work. In fact, if you want to do some work, look at this. You have your expensive feeling Mercedes, come on, I can never open these things, tables. Oh, quite like the white finish to it as well. Although you will end up with quite a bouncy laptop. Sorry, Mercedes. Right, can I put this back? It's always like a bit of a puzzle. Within there, you've got wireless charging for your mobile phone and quite a lot of USB ports. Oh yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely back here. Absolutely lovely. Can get used to this. Now let's talk about the boot. So it's a fairly decent size. One issue is though, look, the fridge module, it takes up space. Though if boot capacity really does matter to you, you can remove the fridge module. There is something that's a bit frustrating though. If you get the V8 version of this car, its boot capacity is 505 litres, though for some reason the V12's is 495 litres. That could be a really important 10 litres, and if it is for you, that'd be really annoying. In fact, that brings me on to 5 annoying things about this new Mercedes Maybach S680. White leather for a footrest isn't a great idea. It's going to make your local valeters very, very rich indeed. The reason you're going to spend all the money for the V12 model is because you want smooth, effortless, quiet, refined power. But really, if that's what you want, you need an electric car like the EQS. Shame this isn't an EQS actually, isn't it? Also, the V12 in this Maybach is actually 18 horsepower less powerful than in the old Maybach. It also has 100 Newton meters less torque. This car comes with level 3 autonomy, which means it can effectively drive itself. So if you're on the motorway, in slow moving traffic, you could just take your hands off the steering wheel completely and check your emails and stuff like that. It'll all be fine. Actually, it'll only be fine in Germany. It won't be legal here in the UK or many other places, which is really annoying. You can get two-tone paint with the Maybach, and there's a 4mm line that divides the two colours, which is painted by hand and can take up to a week to get right. You can get a choice of 10 different colour combinations with the two-tone paint, which may seem like a lot, but you can get way more colour choices on a Rolls-Royce Ghost. In fact, Rolls-Royce Ghost is quite a lot more customisable than this car. You can get rear wheel steering on this car, which is great. Thing is, if you have it with the 19-inch wheels, the rear wheels can actually turn by up to 10 degrees, which is massive, and it reduces the car's turning circle from 13.4 metres to 11.4 metres. However, if you have the bigger 21-inch alloys, you can't actually turn the back wheels by quite so much, just 4.5 degrees, and then the turning circle only falls to 12.4 metres. Thankfully, this car has plenty of cool features to help make up for all this. Here's 5. The optional Burmester sound system not only sounds absolutely fabulous thanks to its many speakers, but it has noise cancelling technology and it can cancel out road noise to make it even more quiet when you're travelling along in this beautiful car. These glorious seats not only have massage for your back, your bottom, they can also massage your calves. If you can't be asked to reach around, don't worry, this car has a seatbelt butler here in the back. Oh, thank you very much for that. Apparently, it's world first. These new digital lights have very powerful LEDs in them and 1.3 million tiny little mirrors, so you've got the clarity of 1.3 million pixels, and they can do the usual thing of blank out part of their beam so you don't dazzle oncoming drivers, but beyond that they can actually project directions and signs and warnings onto the road ahead of you. Special air pockets in the seat backs will auto-inflate in the event of an accident to prevent whiplash. You can get this car with two engine choices. The entry level is a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 with 503 horsepower, 700 Nm of torque, though it has mild hybrid technology with a little electric motor which can give you a temporary boost with an extra 20 horsepower and an extra 200 Nm of torque. You don't want that engine though, you want this one. 6-litre twin-turbo V12, 612 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque all the time without any electric motor having to give you a boost temporarily. Oh yes. Now it drives all four wheels via a 9-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. I thought I'd start this test drive in the back of the car because this is where people who buy these things are going to be sitting. I'm fully reclined and fully relaxed, of course, and I'm going to appreciate the Maybach's air suspension, which it comes as standard. It helps it waft over bumps. You also have adaptive dampers as standard, and they operate independently on each corner to just read the road surface and just slacken off when they need to or tighten up when they need to. Now this particular Carmen has the optional E-active body control. What that adds is a camera that's looking forward at the road ahead and scanning it for any imperfections or bumps, and if it spots them it will slacken off the suspension so you just waft over the bumps. It's great. In fact, from where I'm sitting it really is great. It's very, very relaxing. And there's also another feature on this car. It's called the Maybach driving mode. So instead of the normal comfort, it goes one step even more comfortable. It slackens off the suspension even more. It also makes the gear changes even more smoother, if that was ever possible, and it just dulls the throttle response slightly, so that even if you have a slightly lead-footed chauffeur, you won't notice. It'll just blend in the power, and when you combine that with the silky smooth V12, you just glide along the road. One of the things that when cars are a little bit too smooth and relaxing, you can sometimes get a bit travel sick. It's a problem I suffer with, but I don't seem to get that from this car. I don't know why, I just don't. Another feature about this car is that it's got some special cavities in the wheel arches, and they're filled with extra insulation so you don't get much road noise, and when you combine that with the noise cancelling effect of the Burmester sound system, you have a very quiet car. I could drop to sleep right now if I didn't have to talk to you guys about what this car is like to travel in. In summary, it's bloody lovely to travel in. All right, driving this new Maybach. Now, one of the reasons why I think it didn't make me car sick is because as part of that E-active body control, it stops it leaning in the bends, so it stays pretty flat. I'm going around this roundabout, all very effortless, all very flat, all very, very lovely. Exactly how it should be. Now I'm going to put the car into a slightly sportier setting. So it's stiffened up the suspension, so I'm feeling the bumps just a little bit more, but still, compared to other cars, I ain't feeling nothing. I'm not feeling nothing at all. It's a double negative. I'm not feeling anything. This is proper German technology at its finest. Everything to just make the car easy, relaxing, yet impressive to drive. So this engine, put your foot down. Oh, it's just smooth and powerful. Oh yes, I like that. That is extremely good. Lots of performance, exactly what you want. In fact, I'm going to launch it. Got my specialist timing gear just up here. Let's see what we can do. In sports mode. It's so smooth. Not sure how quick it is. 0 to 60 still in 5.59 seconds. Oh wow. And it didn't feel as quick as 5.59 seconds, but that's the idea behind this car. So it is quick, but it's effortlessly quick. A few last things to note. The steering. So it's light, but it's precise. And then there's the brakes, which are powerful, yet not grabby. Very smooth. What a lovely thing it is. So then, what's my final verdict on this new Mercedes Maybach S680? Should you avoid it? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it? Or should you just go right ahead and buy it? Well, I reckon you should shortlist this car. You see, it's super comfy, very luxurious and full of tech, but then so is the normal S-Class. And to most people, this just looks like a normal S-Class. Personally, I would go for a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which just stands out that little bit more. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Also, let me know of any other videos you'd like me to do in the comments below. If you click there, you can watch some more videos, and if you click on that box there, you can actually sign up to the CarWow newsletter, where we'll keep you up to date of all the latest news and reviews from the car world in between these video uploads. So just click on that, sign up, it's completely free, and of course you can cancel anytime you want to. Thanks for watching, see you next time.